Hi guys, welcome back to Meldyspace. In today's video, we are diving into one of the most powerful features every crypto trader using Bonkbot should understand, the Auto-Strat. Now, if you have ever been in profit only to watch your gains disappear because the market turned around too quickly, don't worry, you are not alone. I've been there also. That's exactly where the Auto-Strat feature becomes your best friend, and more importantly, the powerful tools inside it, the trailing stop loss and the fixed stop loss. Trailing stop loss is designed to lock in your profits while still giving your trade room to grow. It works like a smart assistant. It follows your trade as the price goes up, and if the price drops by a set percentage from each peak, it automatically sells for you. This sounds interesting, right? Well, I'm going to break it down in the simplest way possible with real life examples and clear calculations. So grab your notes or just relax and watch, because by the end of this video, you will understand exactly how trailing stop loss works and how to use it like a pro on Bonkbot. Before we get into it, if you love simple beginner-friendly crypto guides like this one, go ahead to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you don't miss any tips that could actually save you money. Now, before we get into the examples and breakdowns, let me quickly show you how to access the Auto-Strat feature inside your Bonkbot, because that's where you will find trailing stop loss and fixed stop loss. So here is what you need to do. Just head over to your Bonkbot chart. Then once your Bonkbot chart opens, let me use this coin as an example. Then the first thing you need to do is to paste the token you want to buy, or you just search for it, but it's safer to paste the contract address. So I'll just paste the contract address here. Then details about the token will appear. Wakuku. So the next thing you need to do is to click on buy, because before you can be able to set your Auto-Strat, you must have bought the token so that you can be able to set it well. So the next thing you need to do is to click on buy. I've made a video on how to trade on Bonkbot, so in case if you don't understand how to do that, you can always refer to the video above. So the next thing you need to do is to click on buy XO. Let's assume I want to buy this token, so I will just type in, they said reply with the amount you wish to buy. So I'll just type in 0.05. This is the example. Then transaction sent. Then I've actually bought the token. So I use 0.05 SOL to buy I use 0.05 SOL to buy 15k worth of Wakuku at 486k market cap. So the next, if you want to set your Auto-Strat, the next thing you need to do is to click on this limit here. Then once you click on limits, you go down, you will see set up Auto-Strat. You can see it now. So you just touch this set Auto-Strat. Once you touch it, you will see this. You can just, this trap one, you can decide to edit it to a name. So let's assume this strap one, let me put it to be main. You can name it anything. Enter a new name, 15 character maximum. So I'll just name it main and proceed. So now the name has changed to the first Auto-Strat has changed to main. Once you open the Auto-Strat, you will find the trailing stop loss. You can see the trailing stop loss. You can see the fixed stop loss. You can see the take profit TP. So from here, you can set your desired trailing stop loss percentage, fixed stop loss, and how you want it applied. So to set your Auto-Strat for this token, all you need to do is to tap this add TP So then I say enter trigger for TP/SL order in any of the following ways. So multiple, either you use this or you use this. So I'll just proceed with 0.8x. So they will now ask you enter percentage of current holding to sell when trigger hits. So I will just click on, you can put any percentage of your choice. This is just me teaching you how to set it. I'm going to explain it for you to understand. So I will just put like 50%. So now they said stop loss sell amount 50%, trigger 0.80x. Trailing, no. So for me to set my trailing stop loss, I have to click on this trailing. So once you touch trailing, it will change from that red color to green, meaning is on. You now click on confirm. Once the trailing stop loss is confirmed, you can see apply on buy off. Trailing stop loss is set. You can see that I've set my trailing stop loss. I've actually set my trailing stop loss on this particular token. I can always come back to cancel it or clear or stop everything I'm doing here. If I want to apply on buy, I will simply click on buy on, apply on buy. So you are about to apply main on every new buy. So this main means every strategy I've set here will be applied to every coin I actually buy with this Bonkbot account. So I don't actually want it for myself, so I'll just cancel it. This is me just trying to explore the features for you so that you understand better. So I will just click on cancel. Then if you want to create another Auto-Strat account, you can strap 2. You can see there's no strategy being set for here, so you can just proceed to create another strap. This one you can just say enter a new name, main 2. You can name it anything, then main 2, then add trailing stop loss for here, add TP. So you proceed with, you can write 2x, enter percentage. I will just write 100%. Good. Trigger, take profit, sell amounts, confirm. So if you want to confirm, you can just proceed to confirm. So I'll cancel. Now there's something I want to explain here. You see this, use a template. If you want to use a template, let's click on it so that I can explain what it means. This template is the one they already set for you. So you can decide to use TPX instead of you putting them by yourself. You can decide to use, click next to see 3 templates Auto-Strat we have set up as an example for you. So we can just use this one instead of setting by ourselves. We can just use their template to trade. So you can just proceed to save using this template. So you can see you have main 2, auto buy on. Yes, so for main 2, I'm actually using their own template to work on, but I don't want to proceed. I just want to tell you that you can actually use their own template to work. So cancel. Now that you know where to find Auto-Strat and how to set it up, let's get into what trailing stop loss actually does. So let's start with a simple explanation of how it works, and then I will show you some calculation examples you can follow step by step. So what is Auto-Strat on Bonkbot? Auto-Strat, that is short for Auto Strategy, is a powerful tool that lets you set a trading plan once, and Bonkbot will automatically apply that strategy to every new coin you buy. Now imagine So let's say every time you buy a coin, you usually want to take profit at 30% or maybe cut your loss at minus 15%. So here with Auto-Strat, the bot will do all that for you even if you are not online. Auto-Strat is like telling bots, anytime I buy a coin, follow this exact plan for me. It helps traders stay consistent, reduce emotional mistakes, and protect profit even when you are not watching the charts. So let me break down what each of these features does, starting with the apply on buy toggle. This one that is off. Apply on buy. This setting means whatever strategy I set here, apply it to every new coin I buy automatically. You see that is off. I put it off because I don't want it to apply to every coin I buy. I don't know if you get me. So this Auto-Strat that I set now, I might just feel free to set it for this particular trade, or I can choose to set it for other coins I buy or every other token that I buy. But if you don't want to set it for every other token you buy, you can always create a new Auto-Strat. Like I've created first one. Now you can create as many as you want. You can even create up to 10 Auto-Strat in Bonkbot. So maybe any strap you want to use for any Auto-Strat strategy you want to use for a particular trade, you can always link it to that. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So if it's on, Bonkbot will attach your stop loss strategy to all future buys. But if it's off, your strategy won't be auto applied. You will have to set it manually for each coin. So now let's dive into the first major settings, which is the trailing stop loss, the one we already set. So let's break it down with a simple example or a simple analogy. Imagine you are selling a cake at an event. You bought the cake for $100 and want to make a profit, but you also don't want to lose money if people stop buying. So you can set a rule. If the price drops by $20 from the highest price I get, I will stop selling and cash out. So this $20 is your trailing stop loss. Now, let's assume the price starts rising. You sell a slice at $120. You are happy, right? Then the trailing stop loss is now at $100 because the rise in price is $120, then minus your trailing stop loss, which is $20. Then you will now subtract it. That will give you $100. So that's where your trailing stop loss is now. Okay, now if someone buys at $150, now your stop loss will now automatically be at $130, which is 150 minus $20, which is your trailing stop loss. So automatically your trailing stop loss will now be at $130. So now let's assume the price reaches $170. Your stop loss follows and moves to $150. If the price drops back to $150, the stop loss triggers and you cash out automatically. I don't know if you get me. You didn't sell too early and you didn't get caught in the crash. You sold after the price went up and right before it started falling. Okay, now let me use crypto example. Let's say you buy a token at $1 and the price goes up to $2. You set a trailing stop loss at 20%. Let's say you say when the price drops, if you bought a coin at $1 and you set your trailing stop loss to be at 20%. That means if the coin is pumping and it starts falling, once it falls like to maybe 20% of where it have pumped to, then you should cut off and sell for you. So if the price drops by $1.6, the bot sells for you. This tool is actually amazing for catching upward moves while protecting your gains. Let me repeat this clearly. A trailing stop loss follows the price up as it rises, but once it starts falling, it locks in and sells if it drops by a certain percentage. It's like a smart assistant holding your profit for you. If the coin pumps, you stay in. If the coin dumps, you exit the gains. So let me give you example of a trailing stop loss with 20% drop from high. You buy a token at $1 and set a trailing stop loss at 20%. The price rises to $2.5. So the calculation is this: 20% of 2.5 is 0.5. So trailing stop loss will be 2.5 subtracted from 0.50, which will give you $2. Are you getting me? So if price drops from 2.5 to $2, Bonkbot will automatically sell and lock in profits for you. So let me give you another example in case if this is confusing you. You bought a coin at 0.5 USD. So trailing stop loss is set at 10%. So price goes up to $1. So the 10% of $1 will give you $0.1. So let me explain something here. The percentage, you always get the percentage of wherever the highest price. So you always work with the percentage of the highest price where the coin actually pumped to. I don't know if you get me. So the trailing stop loss will be $1 minus the $0.1, which is 0.9 USDT. If price pulls back to 0.9, your position is sold automatically. You bought at 0.5, sold at 0.9, which is 80% profit locked in. So that's a very big move. Let's move to the next tool, which is fixed stop loss. So what is fixed stop loss? A fixed stop loss is more straightforward. It says if the price of a coin drops too much, sell automatically to prevent bigger losses. So let's use another simple analogy to explain this. Imagine you own a food store. You buy a plate of food to sell at maybe 1,000 naira, hoping to make a profit. But just in case things go bad, you say if price drops by 800 naira, I will stop selling. If the price hits, your assistant sells everything, protecting you from total loss. So let me give you a crypto example. You buy a token at $1. You set a fixed stop loss at minus 20%. If the price drops to 0.8, the bot sells instantly to minimize losses. It's perfect for volatile coins or when you are testing new tokens. So let me give you this example. You bought a token at $1 and you set a fixed stop loss at minus 15%. So 15% of 15% of $1 is actually 0.15. So fixed stop loss will now be $1 minus 0.15, which will give you 0.85. So I don't know if you get me. If the price drops to 0.85, Bonkbot sells to prevent future losses. So the example 2 is this. Your buy price is at $2, fixed stop loss at minus 25%. So calculation is this. 25% of $2 will be $0.5. So stop loss will be $2 minus $2 subtracted from $0.5, which is $1.5. If price crashes to $1.5, Bonk Bot triggers Bonkbot triggers an automatic sell to protect you from bigger loss. So let's compare the two side by side. This is the features, the trailing stop loss and fixed stop loss. So reactions to price. For trailing stop loss, it will follow price upwards. Then for fixed stop loss, fixed at one level. So protects profits. For trailing stop loss, yes. For fixed stop loss, no. Only limits loss. So another feature is best for price going up. Then for fixed stop loss, dump protection. So that is it. So there you have it. That is exactly how trailing stop loss works on Bonkbot. It's simple, powerful, and honestly one of the smartest ways to protect your gains and trade without fear. Whether you are holding long term or scalping meme coins, this tool can save you from emotional decisions and help you stay in control. If this video helped you understand trailing stop loss better, do me a quick favor. Drop a comment below if you have any question, like the video to support the channel, and subscribe so that you don't miss my next video where I'll be breaking down even more Bonkbot features and crypto trading tips made simple for beginners.